Hey there, and welcome. Today, we're going to solve one of the most common and honestly one of the most confusing grammar puzzles in English. When on earth do you say I went versus I have been?
You know that moment, right? You're telling a story and you just pause, wondering which one is correct. Well, if you've ever felt that, you are definitely not alone. It's a tricky little point, but stick with me, and by the end of this, that confusion is going to be a thing of the past.
All right, first up, let's talk about stories that are completely finished. They have a beginning, a middle, and an end. Think of it like a closed book. This is the world of the simple past tense.
So here's the absolute key. The simple past is for actions that happened at a specific time and are totally done, over, finished. There's no connection to the present.
For instance, if we say John went wingsuit flying, we get it. It was a single event in his past. But what's the real signal that tells us we have to use went? That's the important part.
The signal is always a specific time marker. The second you say, John went wingsuit flying last weekend, that phrase, last weekend, locks the action in the past. It's your big clue to always use the simple past.
Okay, so now let's switch gears. Let's talk about the present perfect. This isn't about one finished story. It's about the collection of experiences you've had in your life up until right now. This is an open book, the stories so far.
Now, the most important phrase on this slide is undetermined time. With the present perfect, when something happened doesn't really matter. The focus is all on the experience itself.
So if we say, Somchai has been to New York, we know that at some point in his life he had this experience. Was it last year? 5 years ago? We don't know, and we don't care. The experience is the main point, not the date on the calendar. And here it is, the most common mistake people make. As soon as you add a specific time, like last summer, you have to jump back to the simple past. You'd have to say, Somchai went to New York last summer. Just remember, present perfect, no specific time allowed.
So let's just put them side by side. Simple, right? On one side, you've got a specific time, a finished event. That's simple past. I went to Colombia last year. Done. On the other side, you've got your lifetime of experiences with no dates. That's present perfect. I have been to many countries. Okay, now for a really specific and super useful distinction. Inside the present perfect, what's the difference between saying someone has been somewhere and has gone somewhere? Let's solve this little traveler's dilemma. This is so simple and so helpful, you're gonna love it. Has gone means the person is still at their destination right now. Has been means they went and they came back. They are not there anymore.
So if you say Sophia has gone to New York, you're telling me she's not here. She packed her bags, got on a plane, and is currently in New York. Don't bother calling her house.
But if you say Sophia has been to New York, you're talking about a past experience. She has the memory, she has the pictures, but she is back home now. It's a huge difference in meaning.
All right, you've got the rules. Now it's time to put that knowledge into practice. Let's see how you do with a few quick questions. Ready?
Okay, take a look at this one. Are we talking about a specific, finished moment or a lifetime of experiences? Think about it for a sec.
The answer is have flown. And why? Because many times tells us this is a collection of experiences. There's no specific date, so we've got to use the present perfect.
All right, next one. Scan the sentence, look for the clues. What's the key piece of information here that tells you what to do?
And the answer is 1. The magic phrase is 2 years ago. That's our specific, finished time in the past. And that is our signal for the simple past. You got it.
Last one. This time it's a question. But again, the rule is same. Look for that all-important time marker.
The correct answer here is did you do? And the reason, of course, is that specific time marker, last night. Since it's a finished time, we have to use the simple past question form.
So, let's wrap this all up. Here's your takeaway. First, if you have a specific, finished time, use the simple past. Second, if you're talking about a general life experience with no date, use the present perfect. And finally, when we're talking travel, gone means they're still there, and been means they went and came back. Simple as that.
And that brings us to the end. See what I did there with the question? I used the present perfect. Now I want you to think about your own life experiences. What's the most interesting thing you have done? The second you can answer that, you'll know this grammar puzzle is officially solved.